Hi and welcome to another tutorial of Leanalyzer version 2.4.3. Today we'll show you how to create a list analysis in Leanalyzer. Here is our agenda. We'll first go through how to create a list analysis, have a look at the profile of the data, and then go through two examples, one on sorting and one on filtering. I'll show you how to install a template to make your analysis permanent. Let's start by opening up our demo database with customer and order data. We recognize the tables and directly move over to Analyze mode. Let's create a new list analysis and select our main table to be the orders. In a list analysis, we can make use of the different tables linked to our main table by their common field, in this case the customer key. So let's add some fields from the customer data to our order table like this. I can also delete the fields I don't need for my analysis. If I want to get an overview of my data, I can use the profiling function. I select the field I'm interested in, let's say the order value, and press Show Profile. Here I can see how many order values we have, their maximum and their minimum, the average, and so on. I also get the most common, largest, and smallest values, and also their distribution. The profiling function is interactive, so by pressing the most common values, for instance, the actual records get selected in the data area. Moving up to the toolbar, we can get access to more functionality. The first button here is for selecting our main table, as we've already done. We have the filter button here, which enables filtering on one or several fields. This button here gives access to sorting, and this one is for exporting the list analysis into various formats. We also have a button for adding notes if you have any. Let's start by sorting our data on gender. As gender happens to be a dimension, we can sort either in normal, reversed, or code order. By normal order means the order the components of the dimension are listed in, not necessarily alphabetical order. Let's sort on birth year as well, and in this case I want to have the youngest customers first, which means I set the order to be descending. Checking the data, we can see here that it has been sorted by gender as females come first, and they have a high birth year which decreases as we scroll down. One of the great advantages of Leanalyzer is its flexibility, as you can switch between Prepare and Analyze mode as you like. I'll show you an example. Imagine we would like to rename the components of a dimension for this list analysis. In many tools, this isn't possible once the data prep has been done, or you'll lose your analysis you're currently working with. In Leanalyzer, you just switch mode, and let's make our modifications for the gender dimension by changing the order, for instance, putting male first, and translating them into Swedish, let's say. Let's apply our modifications and jump back to our list analysis. Now we can see that as we've sorted after the order the dimension components appear in, man comes first, followed by female, kvinna in Swedish. Let's cancel our sorting as follows. Let me now show you another example on how to prepare data while analyzing. Let's imagine we know that this unit price here is incorrect. I can move over to Prepare mode and edit my record in the following way. I apply the modification to the database and go back to my list analysis and recognize that the unit price has been changed. Leanalyzer is very flexible in this way regarding data prep during the analysis. Now I'll show you an example on filtering. Let's say we want to filter on all orders that have an order value greater than 240. I also want to filter on a date. Let's have a look at the different date functions in Leanalyzer. I can choose between year, month, day, weekday, week number, and so on. Let's say I want to have all the orders that were placed in June. We then get 90 records out of the total 6,481. There is a complete set of arithmetic functions as well, so let's say I want to add the condition that they were placed on a Monday as well. Now we've got only 20 records out of the total that satisfy both criteria. If I'm satisfied with my analysis and want to store it permanently, I can install it as a template in the following way. Let's call it my first list analysis. The analysis will now be available in the future, even if data changes or gets added. Don't forget to save your database as well. So, today we've seen how to create a list analysis in Leanalyzer. Thank you for listening.